Student friends, in the last week we started with microwaves and radar communication. That is topic number 4. And we studied that microwaves are the waves which are having the frequency within 1 gigahertz to 10 gigahertz. They are having the very short wavelength that is equal to almost all 30 centimeter. They cover a large distance. They are mainly used to reduce the crowdy region within the radio frequency spectrum during the communicating the signal. We also studied why microwaves are expected to study, because the devices which we are using for general purpose, those are not suited for microwave communication. So that's why the knowledge of microwave and the microwave devices are essential. We studied the disadvantages and advantages of microwaves also in the last period. Along with that, we studied the applications of the microwaves. Student friends, today we are going to study the transmission lines which are used for microwave communication. Transmission lines means these are the microwave carrying path. These are used to carry the microwave signal from one end towards the another end. We are also aware that microwaves are also the electromagnetic waves. Those are to be carried away from one place to another place by using a particular path. That particular path through which the microwave radiations are carried away, that is known as the transmission lines. We are well aware that different types of the cables are there to carry the signal information. Especially the coaxial cable are used to carry these radiations below microwave signal. Means below microwave frequencies, coaxial cables are well suitable to act as a transmission lines. But above these microwave frequency, the coaxial cables are not so effective due to energy loss, or the microwave radiations are may going to be attenuated. So that's fine. In special cases, for microwave range, a special coaxial cable with large inner conductor which is shielded to minimize the energy loss can be used up to frequency of 10 gigahertz. That means special coaxial cable which has got large inner conductor and that is shielded, or it is surrounded by means of a shield to minimize the losses. These such a special cables are suitable only up to 10 gigahertz. Above that, these are not suitable. Therefore, the special cables, coaxial cables, are used for short distance communication. But for large distance communication, these are also not suitable. So that's why the special arrangements are to be done to carry the microwave radiations, and that special path through which the microwave radiations are carried away, that is known as a transmission lines. Basically, strip lines and the microwave strips are the special methods which are going to act as a transmission lines. The microwave strips and strip lines are used even as a tuned circuit. They are used as the microwave filters, and they are also going to be act as a reactive components to be utilized for microwave frequency. That means simply the strip lines and microwave strips are also used as a tuned circuit. They are going to act as the filters, and they are also going to act as the reactive components, which are going to be implemented at the microwave frequency. So that is the reason why strip lines and the microwave strips are going to be act as transmission lines. They have multiple use. They are not only going to act as a transmission lines to carry the microwave radiations from one point towards another point, but they are going to act as a tuned circuit. They are going to act as a filters, and they are going to act as a reactive components. A reactive component means as like capacitors and inductors that possesses the reactance. Due to these multiple applications, multiple use, strip lines and microwave strips are going to be used as the transmission lines to carry the microwave radiations from one point towards the another point. Especially the length of microwave strips or the length of strip lines is half the wavelength of the microwave or quarter the wavelength of the microwave. That is the condition. Just by knowing the wavelength of the wave, half of that length is adjusted for the strip line or micro strips, or even 1/4 of that particular wavelength is suitable to act as a transmission line. That comes to be in the form of inch or even less than that. So that means micro strips are small in size, we can say. These are small in size, that is half the wavelength or quarter the wavelength of the microwave. So that's why instead of coaxial cable or special transmission lines on printed circuit boards are used. Meaning thereby the strip lines and the micro strips are used on the printed circuit board, to which you can call it as it is a PCB. Means the micro carrying path on printed circuit board having the wavelength half the wavelength of the microwave or quarter the wavelength of the microwave, which are going to act as a tuned circuit filters which are mounted on the printed circuit board. Such a microwave carrying path is known as strip line or microwave. Now let us understand the meaning of printed circuit board. Dear students, you are well aware with the printed circuit board. Our printed circuit boards are the boards on which it is possible for us to print the circuit. Maybe it is a general purpose, or maybe it is used for that particular circuit printed purpose. But for transmission line designing, we can say PCB or printed circuit board is a flat insulating base. PCB has a flat insulating base. It has a base made up of the insulating material, means which is a bad conductor of electricity. That is a phenolic or fiber glass, to which a bonded copper on one or both sides and sometimes several layers are coated. Student friends, try to understand. We are just on the way to understand the meaning of PCBs which are used to draw strip lines and micro strips on them. So that's why we can say PCB is a flat insulating base which is made up of the phenolic or fiber glass, on which either on one side or both sides copper strips are mounted. Maybe it is a single layers or maybe it is several layers. A Teflon is used as a base for PCB. In microwave application, copper is etched as an interconnector. PCB technique can be used to create micro transmission lines called as micro strips and strip lines. Basically, PCB designing has a particular technique. Generally, PCB is designed in general technique. I am going to explain you. One has to take the copper clad. On that, whatever conducting region we need, try to print it or try to paint it by using paint, that is non-conducting material, insulating material on that particular PCB. Maybe it is a single layer or maybe many layers. These layers may be coated on one side or on both sides. Then that particular painted copper clad is placed in a ferric chloride solution. When you place this particular copper clad into the FeCl3, chemical reaction that takes place, except painted path, remaining entire copper is going to be reacted with FeCl3, forming copper chloride. And only the painted path on that particular copper clad will be left as it is. And hence, there is a formation of strip lines on that particular clad, which are used as a conducting path for the micro radiations. This is how one can create the PCB. But for microwave, a special technique is being used, that is a phenolic or fiberglass non-conducting base is taken. On that, a copper layer is etched as a single layer or multi-layer, either on single side or on both the sides. And those etched paths are used as an interconnector between the 2 points, and such a paths created are going to act as the micro strips and strip lines. Thus we can say micro strip is a flat conductor spreaded between microstrip is a flat conductor. It is a copper path which is spreaded from large conducting ground plane by insulating dielectric. In simple sentence we can say it is a copper plate placed within insulating dielectric media. That is known as a microstrip. The length of microstrip is quarter half the wavelength, that is the condition. The ground plane is a common circuit. Such a microstrip is represented in this particular diagram. Look at here what I was saying. So this is a dielectric substrate. It is made up of Teflon. It is a fiberglass. It is insulating material that is going to act as a base for PCB. That is known as the ground plane. On that particular ground plane, there is a dielectric substrate which is coated. On that dielectric material, there is a conducting copper strip. Look at here. This entire aspect forms the printed circuit board on which there is a conducting copper strip. This is known as microstrip. Look at here. This is known as the microstrip. It is spreaded. On that particular surface of the dielectric media, having some dielectric constant, say epsilon r, which I already explained. Ground plane, which is made up of non-conducting material, insulating material, that is made up of glass fiber or Teflon tape, on which there is a dielectric material coated, and on that there is a conducting strip which is spreaded from one end towards another end. This forms the microstrip. Now strip line is a flat conductor sandwiched between the two ground planes. Only that is the difference. Strip line is again a flat conductor as like this only, but it is sandwiched between two conducting ground planes. It is difficult to fabricate, but it will not radiate more than that of microstrips. What is the difference? In case of strip line, radiation loss is less rather than the loss that takes place in the microstrip. This is the microstrip, do remember. Again here the length of strip line is half or quarter the wavelength. This length is half the wavelength of the microwave or quarter the wavelength of the microwave. That is the condition. Now this is a strip line. So two ground planes, this and this, in between that there is a dielectric media, and this is the spreaded conducting path which is sandwiched between two ground planes. This is the strip line. Same it is represented here. Look at here, this is one ground plane, this is another ground plane. In between that there is a dielectric media which is going to act as insulating, and in that there is a copper conducting path which is created having the length equal to lambda by 2 or lambda by 4. This is to be act as a strip line, as a transmission line. Dear students, transmission line or microstrip both are used to form a tuned circuit used in a microwave receiver front end and in an amplifier sections of transmitter. Means by using these strip lines, no doubt they are used to conduct the microwave radiations both. In addition to that, they are going to be used as a tuned circuit in receiver and also in amplifier sections as far as transmitter is being considered. The diode transistors are mounted on PCB and connected to microwave strip or strip line. Meaning thereby, whenever microwave devices like transistor diodes are mounted in a circuitry, interconnection between them is done by means of a strip line or microwave strip. By shaping the strip line, inductor and capacitors are formed. By giving shape to these strip lines, one can form the capacitor and one can form the inductor. Those are to be used for the microwave frequency, that is 1 GHz to 10 GHz. Dear students, the quarter line could be series or parallel resonant circuit, depends upon whether it is a shorted or open. Means one can use strip line and microstrip as a series and parallel resonant circuitry also. A quarter line acts as a notch or reject filter. The line appears as a series resonance RLC circuit connected to form the signal line to the ground. When quarter line is connected to ground plane of PCB, line is shorted to act as a parallel resonance circuit RLC and band pass filter. So these are how it is going to be. It is a open circuited strip line. Signal is passed in this particular direction and it has shaped in this particular way with respect to earth. it is going to be act as open circuited. When it is going to be act as open circuited, it is going to act as a series resonance circuit that is going to give the nature of curve as a resonating in this particular format, to which we already studied in BSc part 1. Means they can also be used as a resonating circuitry. When these are going to be act as a short circuited, means this is particular aspect of short circuiting diagram. Signal is passed in this particular direction, it is a shorted to ground. When it is shorted to ground, it is going to act as a parallel resonance circuitry. Why parallel? It is a graph of impedance versus current. It comes to be like this. Thus, these are also used as series and parallel resonance circuitry. They are going to be used as tuned circuitry. They are used as an interconnecting media for microwave conducting devices which are mounted on the PCB. They are used as a micro signal carrying devices between one place to the another place. Hence, those are going to be called as the transmission lines or transmission paths. Dear students, the tiny micro strips and strip lines can be made using monolithic, thin film and hybrid IC technology. Dear students, you have studied how ICs are going to be get fabricated by using the several steps. By wafer formation, by diffusion technique, by epitaxial growth, by photolithographic technique, by growing the different layers one over the another, by coating the SiO2 layers, IC is going to be gets formulated. You are well aware that you have studied in the last semester or might be studied in basic part 2. During the formation of IC technique, by using the same technique, the micro strips and strip lines can be made by using monolithic, means single wafer, thin film and hybrid IC technology. When these are combined with diodes, transistors and other components, the microwave integrated circuits are formulated. That is called as MIC, microwave integrated circuits. Means by using strip lines and micro strips in combination with micro diodes, micro transistors and other capacitor, resistor, which are interconnected with each other with the help of transmission line as the micro strips and strip lines, the microwave integrated circuits are also going to be formulated. After with this particular discussion, we can conclude that these are the copper conducting path having the length half or quarter the wavelength of the microwave. Those are used to carry the microwave signal from one place to the another place. Those are used to interconnect the microwave devices. Those are used to fabricated on the printed circuit board, either sandwiched between the two dielectric media or spreaded on the dielectric material. Those are used to formulate microwave integrated circuit. Such a copper conducting path used to carry the microwave radiations at a microwave frequency are known as the transmission lines. Dear students, that's all about how the microwave radiations are carried away from one point to the another point by using the microwave strips and strip lines with the length as half the wavelength of the microwave or quarter the wavelength of the microwave. Such a conducting paths are called as strip lines, or the microwave strips in general are going to act as the transmission lines. Student friends, today we will stop. Next time we will go for the next aspect of the transmission line to be used for microwave communication.